There's like big, beautiful cakes and cookies for your next big event. Skip the bakery because now you can make these one-of-a-kind sweets at home.
Designer Christine McKay is joining us again to show us how, and you really made these cookies at home.
I really did. And you know, like you said, they're found at the boutiques and they're about $3 a piece on a good day. And you can do this completely from home. There's a website called cookieprinter.com, and there's a link to it on the Studio 5 website. And basically, you can purchase, they have a list of printers that you can purchase. It's Epson and Canon. And it's not a special printer. It's any printer that you can buy. For instance, I found this one on Amazon for about $80. So you can buy really inexpensive, 80 bucks. Walmart has really, you know, $70, $80, $90 printers. So you can get the printer well under $100. You just have to look on their list between Epson and Canon. So what you're really going to want to purchase on this site are the edible inks that go into the printer. And pretty much the cartridges are exactly like the cartridges you have. But instead of, you know, regular ink, it's food coloring ink. And it is amazing the things that you can do.
What are we printing on?
So what you'll print on, and Copy Cake has the products for this as well. They're actually, you can get frosting sheets. Now these frosting sheets are about, I think you get 24 for $28. So a little over $1, which is way cheaper than the $3 cookie. But
you're going to get several out of each
because you're going to get several out of each. Now the other thing that you can do if you're really on a budget, and I don't know if you're going to be able to tell the difference really on camera, but this is called rice paper. There's no flavor to it, whereas the frosting is kind of sweet. This is just, it dissolves right into the frosting, and you can get 100 of these for $24. So I personally like the frosting sheets. I think it looks a little better, but if you're doing a bunch and you want a really good deal, the rice paper is the way to go. And once again, you can purchase it all on the same
still
side.
Edible, the ink will still...
Yes.
I have a question. My printer is the kind of printer that, like, the paper comes up and around and prints that way. Would that crinkle and not work with the frosting?
You know, this right here, you can kind of see on the end how it broke a little. You want to keep it really moist, and it comes in like a fresh package, and so it won't do that unless it's sat out, and then it kind of crinkles a little bit.
So it'll still be okay, even kind of printer.
It's still totally okay. The biggest tip with this is just keeping it in the like a plastic wrap until you're ready to use it, and it works just really easily. I forgot to mention the ink. The starter ink kit is $72, which, you know, is kind of an investment, but you're going to get this whole system for around $200, and in the future the refill inks are only 30 bucks, and you can replace just the color you need.
How long does the ink last?
You know what, I haven't had it run out, and I've printed tons and tons and tons, so I would say a long time. I'd say the biggest concern is if you're just leaving up on the shelf for a long time, I would guess that the ink would dry out. Now for my husband's birthday party, I had my friend do this for me, and she did cookies throughout his whole life, and they were so fun with pictures, and that was the hit of the party, and it was really fun. But I decided, since it's Valentine's Day, to do Valentine's cookies, and I wanted to leave one out of the package so you could just kind of see
this is a cookie.
what that looks like.
That's unbelievable.
But it is a cookie. So all you do is you just download some free vintage images, and there are just tons on Google that are free. Just download it, print it onto the frosting sheet, then you just take scissors and you cut around it. You'll frost the cookie first, and then you just lay this right under the top.
On top of frosting.
Yeah, and it almost just melts right into it.
Wow.
And if I was a real cookie artist, I would probably have piped some really cool frosting around the edge, but...
You don't even need to,
no, yeah,
really.
Look at that.
I just think these are really fun.
I can't believe how the details stayed intact.
It totally stays intact, and they taste fine. You can't even taste the frosting paper. It just tastes like a regular cookie.
And you've already frosted with some kind of frosting, really, so you're tasting more of that frosting.
Yep, just a base frosting.
This is a soft sugar cookie. It almost looks like a card.
So how fun would that be to do not only vintage Valentine's, but you could do custom, like your little sweetheart, your Valentine, custom messages. There's so many things that you can do.
I am dying over that.
Really, this is one of those systems I think is worth the investment. Every birthday, every anniversary, it's just a holiday. Endless what you can do with this.
Cookiecake.com is the website, right?
Cookiecake.com, yes. And you can go to my site or Studio 5 for the link.
Great, Christine. Thank you so much. That is amazing.
Yeah, we post all the information on our website, so you can link up with Copy Cake and get some of Christine's ideas here. Thanks.
Cool.
All right, up next, the truth about trying to get pregnant, factors that affect fertility, and how to make them work in your favor. We've got some straight talk from the doctor next on Studio 5.